Welcome back, everybody. Last time we had finished up the Rito Village quest. We had gone up to the Wind Temple with Tulin. We got our vow with Tulin, what is it called? The Sage of Wind power, and got that ring. Then we came back here to Lookout Landing to talk to Pura and see what to do next. And I noticed that this Goron wasn't here before, and he looks really down and out, so I thought I would talk to him next. You're Goron. You should know the way to Goron City. How in the name of Hylule did you forget?
Lay off. I'm embarrassed enough as it is. Besides, it's not that I forgot. When I left the city, there was still lava everywhere. I didn't know Death Mountain would stop erupting, the lava would cool, and new roads would form.
You don't have to tell me that there was lava everywhere. It used to be so hot that Hylians couldn't step foot on the mountain without fire-resistant gear. Even if I wanted to take a trip that way, I couldn't.
Well, thanks to this guy, now you can. First, we have to walk down the road toward Death Mountain, which you can see over in the northeast. Then we'll arrive at Woodland Stable, and from there, we keep going north.
So Woodland Stable was important. That came up earlier. We were talking to some people on our travels to Rito Village that told us that there was the stable trotters, the musicians, maybe expected to be at the Woodland Stable. And then it was the Great Fairy Fountain that we visited said that they would refuse to come out until they heard music. And the stable trotters are the musicians that we heard about from one of the stables up there in the snow, saying how the stable trotters used to perform there, but the snow being bad, they wouldn't be expected to go and visit there. So we probably need to talk to the stable trotters at Woodland Stable in order to get them to go to the fairy fountain that we first discovered in the snow. So seems like the Goron is giving us sort of a lead about the next part of the main quest they want us to pursue.
Thanks again to the directions, fella. Happy to be of service,
says Scorpis. Using Death Mountain as a landmark is all well and good, of course, but the red haze around the summit looks worryingly like gloom. Try not to get too close. All right, let's go. And on our way, we'll stop by that bistro place you keep mentioning.
Now you're talking.
So there's a bistro? A new bistro? Scorpis, anything new? Unbelievable. How does a Goron forget the way to Goron City? Granted, since the lava cooled, the scenery did change quite a bit. Still, it's easy enough to find the city. You just use Death Mountain in the northeast as a landmark. If you ever lose your way, speak with Atmos in the emergency shelter. He has a map to show you just where you need to go. Anyway, sorry to talk your ear off there. Did you need anything? Nope, just wanted to see what was new, Scorpis. Now, let's see what this new column is. Looks like one of the Zonais that fell from the sky. I don't recall it being here before. This guy looks like he's important. Wordsworth. Yeah, we talked to him down in the bottom of the Lookout Landing. Let's see. Link, you've come just in time. Have a look at this. The stone tablet that fell from the sky is inscribed with ancient Hyrulean. If I can manage to translate the text, it may be key to understanding a moment in time from ancient Hyrule. I can translate this from ancient Hyrulean, but my notes are back at the research lab in Kakariko Village. So I'll be heading there to check this text against my notes and proceed with the translation. I've already copied down what's inscribed here, so I'll be getting back to the village. If that piques your interest, Link, you should come to Kakariko Village so I can share what I've translated so far. This inscription has tremendous archaeological value. It's a bridge connecting us to the distant past. I aim to unravel its mysteries, and the sooner I get started, the better. Very cool. So Wordsworth is probably not coming back to Lookout Landing. So here's another Zonai researcher without her cap. Are you interested in the stone tablet too? The letters carved in it are ancient Hyrulean. The only person who can decipher them is a guy named Wordsworth. But he went to Kakariko Village talking about documents he needed there, so I'll never know what the thing says. Truth is, I wanted to go with him. It would have been a great opportunity to learn ancient Hyrulean myself. Okay. Anyway, I've been told to spend my time with this thing to see if there are any other discoveries to be made. So I guess I should focus on the task at hand. Well, let's see here. Since we don't have a camera... Oh, we do have the camera. That's right, we just activated it with Robbie last time. So we did go into the depths and he showed us how to turn on the camera. but it does not recognize anything on this. Wonder what that was. Seems rather distinct. And so then there's these words up and down it in Zonai on each of the sides. And then more inscription there. But we can't cipher it. And there's the lotus bud lights. Still powered even though it fell from the sky. So that means up there is probably an island that is just so high up we can't quite see it. See, like we can see a big one like that one over there, which I think is the Great Sky Island. Okay, so now's the time to get a horse. And, well, let's first look down here in the... What does Scorpis call it? Scorpis, what did you call this thing? Emergency shelter. Okay. I keep forgetting to call it that. It's just a hole in the ground to me. Okay, so the emergency shelter. It says so right there. Over here we have those older tools, but I don't have any room. Over here we could cook. How are we doing? We don't have any great... Oh, okay, we got great meals, but we don't have any that give us extra yellow hearts. Now, hearty durians was the way to... Oh, let's talk to these folks. It looks like something's been discovered. Oh, hey, it's you again. So, I've taken the time to say all my goodbyes. The thing is, it's always really dusty around here, so I work overtime to clean it all up. Well, I was working so hard, in fact, that the force of my broom accidentally took out part of this wall. Ever since, I've been hearing this creepy voice coming from the hole I made. It almost sounds like a demon growling. No one else claims to hear it, but I certainly do. At this point, I'm pretty sure that I unsettled that demon when I busted up the wall. So it stands to reason that if it wants revenge, I'll be the one who's targeted. Ravi, Grante, goodbye forever. Okay, we gotta protect and save Jerrin. And Anson, what's up, Anson? So there's a path after all. I figured if this was the royal family's emergency shelter, there would be a path that leads to here. So if you follow it then... Alright, let's see what it's all about. No time to waste. Okay, so it's going to behave a little bit like a cave, but built by the royal family. Royal hidden passage. Let's use a weak bow. Hear me. Let's see, do I have a smashing weapon? Huh. Sense me. Okay, so it's that demon statue that we originally found at Hateno Village in Breath of the Wild. So he can do the bargainer statue. Ah, so there are still some who pay me homage. You can talk? So this is the exact same conversation we had with this fellow in Breath of the Wild. You don't say. You can hear my voice? No, I can't hear it. No, if you say so. Just know that I'm willing to strike a bargain with anyone who can hear my voice. A dealer in life and power. Yeah, so I don't have to repeat all of this. You probably understand. He can take part of our essence from the light blessings or the spirit orbs, if you want to think of it that way, and then he will exchange it for an essence of another type. So we could exchange heart pieces for stamina vessels or stamina vessels for hearts, that sort of thing. And it's the entire conversation is exactly the same. How he got here, we do not know. Originally in Breath of the Wild out in the open at Hateno Village and had been there an awfully long time. Then no one knows that he came or went, and now he's here in the emergency shelter behind rock walls. A deal with a statue. So it doesn't feel like, well, I should get that heart back, shouldn't I? So it doesn't feel like he was transported here by Hylians, and it doesn't feel like he was able to move physically. It seems like a supernatural event brought him here. I wonder if it has something to do with like the essence, the power of gloom, like moving him closer to the source. I'm just speculating here. I don't have any real evidence for what I'm talking about. It's just what would make sense, sort of, So let's see what the rest of this cave is all about. Okay, it looks like I'm going to be here a while. Sheesh. I don't have more hammers. There was that other stone up here. Do I have any other weapons I can afford? Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, we found another one. Cool. Who buries the rusty claymore here? I'll never know. And there's the balm flowers we need. Okay, we don't have stealth armors, so if we do come across lizards, they're just gonna scurry away. I'll hate to see it. Stand back, Tulin. That was nice. Okay. It appears though there's a fork in the road. Huh. Nice. Ore deposits. Tulin's avatar? What do you think of this stuff? I feel like their avatars represent like the eyes and ears and the physical behavior of the sages, like Tulin, but they don't talk and they don't think for themselves. So it's like if Tulin can see through them, then he knows what they're up to and he knows what they saw, and that he can think for himself what he thinks of it. But they themselves do not speak and do not have thoughts of their own. They only act in accord with their sage's spirit and what it wants, its will wants. Let's take some of the weakest weapons in the game and let you smash some of the hardest heavy-duty stuff in the game with it. Oh. So, without the little map, it's harder to tell exactly where we are. Oh, we found a hardy truffle. Sweet. Tulin, you could really help out, you know that? If you would, like, collect mushrooms and stuff. So if we want to see the map, there's the map. So I think, I don't know if I would call it a shortcoming of the game, but a drawback of caves is that you never get a map of them. So it's all guesswork. But, okay, we started from here in Lookout Landing, and they have since traveled here. And it adds up with Anson's story that this would be the Royals' Passage, where they could seek emergency shelter from the castle. This being the castle, they would have had tunnels under the water, all the way to here for safekeeping. Let's say that one was yours. Traveler's shield with points up. Not very often that we get to see that. So there's one passage, right? Oh, there's two passages. Sneaky game. So Where's the one we came from? What? Or is that... Okay, so we came from up there, right? Yeah, there's a hole. Okay, so then here's a hole underneath the hole that we came through. Feels like the sticky lizard's a little easier to catch than sneaky lizards. Nothing else here? Just, okay. Wonder if there's like something to see above us. Okay, it's just a way to see the path that we came through. The rock hammer is damaged badly. Oh shoot. Not again. Sorry, Link. I'm a survivor, though. Oh, much larger. Hey, a rock pebblet. Okay, we got another colored kind of rock wall. And then this. This is unusual. Probably a like, yeah, okay. So, okay. Let's eat. Ember, my favorite. Soldier's greaves. Super. Okay, Tulin, check this out. I don't have to wear these old things anymore. I can style it with these armors. Isn't that nice? I think so. Okay, I'm fresh out of an axe. So these would be a part of the original passage that was built for the royal family. Slightly more powerful. Nothing to read here. I'm sure Zelda would love to see the book material. An old bed, wow. Termites. Well, let's see here. What's above? Oh, okay. There we go. Some part of Castletown. Near the entrance of Castletown. Can you fuse a weapon to a treasure chest? No, you cannot. So, hypothetically, if we get the soldier's greaves here, what other secrets could they possibly be holding? Maybe more? Maybe more armor? Hey, buddy. Goodbye. There's more. Okay, so what time of day is this? Okay, yeah, it's kind of late. It's late enough for the style monsters to show. No fish? That means this water probably has no connection to water on the outside. Ooh. Fish. Okay, so we do have connections to some source of water on the outside. And fairies, 3 of them. One, 2. Thank you. That was an awesome discovery. You don't see me. Oh, shoot. Not gonna need his fangs anymore. 28! That's like the most powerful thing we've found yet. What? Did it do anything? Ooh. I think they put enough rocks in here. It just keeps going. That's our first. Okay, so this is off the beaten path. Where are we on the map? Deeper. Okay, so we're beyond... No, we're not quite to the middle, the central square. Seems like the rock should be hitting more of these rock walls with every swing than they do. What do you have? That's it? You're the good one! You're supposed to give me like a ruby, a topaz, and a sapphire. I'm gypped. Now that don't make no sense. Whoever stocked these ores didn't look at the markings on the packages right. Okay, do they expect us to have some Zonai water treading device? I don't have everything I would need to build one. Now there's a mother load of breakable rock in the middle. There's another passage. Flooded though. Just a place to stand. Very large cavern. Anything up there? Any bomb flowers will come in handy to destroy those stones in the middle. I was saying earlier, and then I interrupted myself with Jerrin, that one thing missing... Thank you, Tulin. Okay. But maybe don't do that when I'm trying to pick things up. So, Jerrin interrupted me while I was saying how Hearty Durians are not in this game. It's as though they're out of season. Or Link consumed all of the Hartidarians he could get his hands on. He's a pig. And he got them all and consumed everything in Breath of the Wild. That or they're just out of season, which is more likely. So we have to rely more on the Hardy Durians now, or no, the Hardy Truffles and the Hearty Salmon, if we want the yellow hearts, the extra bonus hearts. I'm just going to collect everything around the perimeter before I take on the challenge that is buried inside of the pile of rocks. I can almost hear and feel the sensation of the textured moss that Link is climbing over and stepping on. It's different from the rocky surface and the dirt that's packed in. A little surprised there's no other monsters in this room. Okay, so we're fresh out of weapons that have a rock on them. Can we just bust this? No, we cannot. Yeah, you can see the flooding because these used to be columns built for the Royal's Passage. Feels like the spear is more effective than swinging the claymores. I hope you really like breaking rocks. Breaking rocks in Tears of the Kingdom is the new climbing. Okay, so that looks like a stalnox. So yeah, it feels like breaking up a lot of rocks is the new climbing in the rain problem. So we got buried a stalnox. What time is it? 11:15 a.m.? It's kind of late in the morning for the stalnoxes to awaken, right? So if we free this guy, will he wake up if it's not the night? Tulin, can you fetch me that rock? Do we have any more rocks? Yeah, there we go. Maybe if we defeat this guy... Okay. It will let us through that rock passage that's flooded. Tulin, get cracking. Ugh. See, now that is why we want fairies in our lives. Good job, Tulin. That thing has got a lot of defense for an eyeball. How about this? No! Link! What are you doing? He can actually get his eyeball in the water! Can he do that no matter where it lands? Okay, it's buoyant. Because it floats, he doesn't die in the water like the other monsters. Interesting. A little more powerful, thank you. Wait. How did we miss that ore? What do you know about that? It actually had luminous stone in it. Okay, and the passage is still sealed. Well, okay. Was my bomb arrow just missing the mark? Okay, but bombs don't destroy it. Okay, then we'll move on to the next passage, this one over there. This is one we can do something about, right? Okay. Interesting. You can't swing while you're crouched. Guess I'll have to use a flame arrow. Okay, it looks like we're getting close to the castle. And that's why we're seeing red embers. Yeah, so we're on the... okay, this is where we started. And we've traveled more than halfway towards the castle. There's this red haze like we saw in the prologue at the beginning of the game. Because of our proximity to the gloom emanating from the chasm beneath the castle. I don't have enough bomb arrows for all these deposits. Better save the bombs I have for the biggest ones. There's a passage forward. What else do we have here? Okay, so these ores snap to pieces much faster. But they don't really give you all that much in the way of luminous stone. Yeah, nothing. Okay, let's just go on ahead. The black horriblin horn, more powerful than the ones we've hit before. For being black, they have a lot of what looks like yellow feathering. Tulin took out the other one on the ceiling. Okay, we did well. Okay, as confusing as this passage might be, let's go ahead and just proceed in a clockwise motion around the perimeter to cover all the ground and know whether or not we've been to a spot of it before. Good place to go for the hearty truffles. Once we've covered the perimeter, we will check out the center. Okay, now we've got another blood moon. I didn't think you could get a blood moon while you were in the caves, but maybe that's only true about being in the depths. You can get them while you're still in caves. While you're in the depths, there are no blood moons until you're back on the surface again.
When the glow of the blood-stained moon...
Okay, we got company again. Ugh. They got some toughness to them. Drat. Ah. I tried to leap out of the way with a flurry rush. Timing is not easy with the two-handed weapons. You have to stop the swing before you're ready and set to do another flurry rush. Well, we do have an opportunity to plan again. We can make something stronger. Here we go again. Hit by one of his pals. Watch where you swing that thing, pal. Ugh. At least we got double the materials. Oh! Okay. Where to now? Don't even remember which passage or where the passage is that we came from. So it would be probably this direction to our left. So to our right would more likely be a passage forward. Okay, that's where we came from. So we would be looking for maybe nothing. Maybe this is the end of the line. Yeah, because there'd be like a passage somewhere in here. It feels like something is missing in this room. Like there should have been a passage deeper. Yeah, I don't find anything. Okay, so if we head back this way, is there another passage we missed? There was this other one up here on the cliff. Wow, didn't bust much at all. Maybe the bomb fruits do not work against the blue stones? Sounds like the music changed for the music we expect to hear at the castle. Well, we're definitely not getting to the things that we planned to do today. Because this cave is much larger than we anticipated, right? So we have a way down, maybe another way up. Is this like a way to get into the castle itself? Pretty strong. A hole down? Maybe that lets us get into that part over there? Ascending? Yeah, that's the way. Yes, soldier's armor. Let's go. Wait. One of my favorite looks in the games. That's one of the weaker spears. So then, also this way? How much further can this go on? We are right on the precipice of the castle. So is this like a route in the way? Is that an electric like? Ugh. Got him. Okay, I need to eat before I die. The shock-like stone. Oh, right, a great shield. First time I've got one of those, right? Oh my word, I forgot about these guys. Okay. Cool, I made it. Wait, is that the end of the world? Is that the end? Is that the end of our journey? We are missing the helmet. Now there was that passage way back in our journey we couldn't get through. I wonder if that's where we get the helm. And we just couldn't get in, so we can't get the helm until we do. Huh. Wait. Is there more in here that we missed? Interesting. What do we have? Do we get the helm? Wait. This is a passage into the castle. For sure. Look at this staircase. It goes up and up and up. Deep beneath this land, our mighty first ruler imprisoned the Demon King. To ensure the king's magic would hold, we erected a castle here to protect this sacred site. Without the castle in place, the site may be disturbed, allowing the Demon King's hatred and rage to be revived. The preservation of this castle is therefore tied to the prosperity of the kingdom. May it watch over an eternal peace. Wow. Okay, so this is just into the castle. If we go up a little bit, we probably will not come across the helm. Yeah, we just end up going into the castle itself. You picked the wrong day, pal. Yeah, huh. Good shield, though. A very basic bow that we haven't had yet. Where are we? Huh. We did not mean to end up here. But it appears that might be the staircase that we saw a few feet away. Let's take them on. Another good bow. We have a handful of these. Good resources, though. There's got to be a more efficient way. If only we had a hammer, or I mean, an axe. Huh. There we go. Oh my goodness. Come on, Tulin. One of his things. But I want to know what's above. Wow! Well, that was worth the trip. A grate. Yeah, but that's the ceilings inside of the castle halls. So we don't need to go there today. Is that a choo-choo? Nice. Where have you been, dude? The blue Lizalfo's horn. Make a great attachment for weapons. But where is our helm? Did I just make a wrong turn and miss a passage? That was where we came through. We've been here. What would be more powerful than our bomb flowers on that rock wall? And the stalnox is back because of the blood moon. Ah. Okay. The Knight's Claymore, that was better. And the nice broadsword, too. Maybe if we just had something to stand on over there. Well, guys, that's enough attempts today. I think we got as far as we can with the powers and the tools and the resources we have. So there's something we're missing that the game hasn't given us yet. So from here, we will just head back to Lookout Landing, and next time, get on foot and head for the Woodland Stable, and whatever this marker is that I don't remember creating. So thanks for watching. It has been a blast to have you. You never know what you're going to find, and you never know what kind of rabbit trail we're going to get stuck on. So, may God bless you all. We'll see you next time. Cheers.